guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to the video. It's just a video of my walk that I completed earlier on today around the Lathkill Dale area in the Peak District. I think I was out for about 4 hours, did about 13 kilometres. There was a lot of stopping and starting, just faffing around, taking pictures, looking at the scenery, just taking it all in basically and enjoying it. So I hope you enjoy the video and thank you for clicking on it.
Right, so I just thought I'd start off by showing you what I'm taking in my bag. I'll try and get through this quickly so it don't bore you. So first off, top left, we've got my boots and socks because I decided to drive in something comfy, so I went to my trainers. Underneath, we've got a black towel, some headphones, a power bank, a little snack and a flask with some coffee in, spare top and shorts for the drive back, a rolled up map. Then we've got my down jacket. Next, that's hard to see, but I've just got some like plasters, paracetamol, some wipes, hand gel, and of course my drink and the bag itself. So let's get it loaded, get it into the car.
So today heading out to the Peak District for a walk. Nothing too serious, nothing too harsh, I'd say. Not that I know, I've not done the walk before, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. As you've just seen, I've loaded the car, so we're ready to go. I've got all my stuff. If I've forgot anything, it's one of them things where it's tough luck, I suppose. But I'm only going for a walk. There's no camping involved, no overnight stays anywhere. Only plan to be out, I'd say about 6 hours at the most for the walk. So should be fine. Even if you don't have your supplies, I think 6 hours, you're not going to worry too much. So I've put my little pin on the map for a little spot that I found last night when I had a look. And yeah, I'll see you when we get there. Right, so just parked up. Did have a bit of a hiccup with that one. I went to the wrong parking spot. Obviously my own fault. I saved a pin last night and I decided to follow a totally different one. But parked up now, found a nice free car park. If obviously you can't find one, just park on the road. Make sure it's safe there, make sure you're not blocking anyone's drive. Already we're going a bit off track just to make it a little bit longer. Quite glad I've done so. With I would say come across some friends, but I don't think they're too keen on me. Yeah, it's always nice to see some wild stock. Let's have a look. Just flip you. This fella's a bit curious. Don't worry, I'm not here to upset anyone, so I'm just going to carry on moving and make my way along. I will keep you updated. Right, so I thought this fella was big, and then just had a little look round. There's quite a few, and then I spotted this chap. Look at the size of that. Everyone's happy though. So I'm just going to keep on moving through. Not obviously going to go near any of them, but they're all quite relaxed. But he is a big fella. He had his eye on me. So, quick something I've come across quite early on into the trip. I'm not the tallest bloke, quite short to be fair. Stumpy legs, quite short legs, can't really see very well, but yeah, short legs. But then you get these. I'm having a bit of a job climbing over them, I'm not going to lie. We're very early into the trek, I feel like I'm climbing a lot. So towards the end I might be struggling a bit. we'll see how we get on. Just had to walk through like a bit of the, I think it's like someone's farm. It is on the path, so I'm not trespassing, just to make sure we're aware of that. Yeah, it's quite nice, pleasant. The little boy there, but obviously not going to get him on video. Might look a bit dodgy, probably shouldn't be doing stuff like that. But he's happy playing with his tractor, bless him. It's nice to see little things like that. Not all video games. It's nice just to be outdoors. So yeah, let's carry on. So we're just heading to over Haddon. So we're going to make our way across this field next. So we're about an hour in now. It is starting to warm up quite a little bit now. So I think the coat will be off soon, which will be nice. Just walking along, it should be like a little river, but it seems to be dried out. Bit of a shame, but keep stumbling across these little things. I'll poke you in, but I don't really think you can tell right now. They don't actually go very deep. Let me just, you can see. Yeah, quite deep to be fair. Yeah, I cannot get any further. So, something a little bit different. Could be anything down there though, so it's a bit worrying. So, I'm going to head back out, back to the daylight. So we've now just come across an old mine. Very interesting little site. So what I'm going to do with this video, after you don't want to see me walking the whole way round for about 5 or 6 hours. So anything I find interesting, I'll get pictures or do a little recording. So here's the mine that we're just. Bit dark, so we can't really see too much. Flash isn't really helping, unfortunately. No, I can't really get that into focus. Zoom out maybe a little bit more. So I'm not sure how deep that goes, but I wish, and I wish I'd brought my torch with me so we could have had a little nosy inside there, so that's a shame. Something to remember for the next walk. Right, so we've now come across Bateman's house, which, just showing you the picture, if you want to have a read, it is quite interesting. Basically, he lived above the shaft, but you can go down it, so let's have a little look, shall we? This is the part I'm in now, is his actual house. Obviously, it's no longer here, but this would have been the front door. Obviously, behind us we've got the window, and that would have been the fireplace. Let's have a look at the shaft then. Just round the side of the building. Obviously we are allowed to do this, not trespassing again. You can see right, so we've come down the steps. As you can hear now, there's a slight echo, so we're directly under the house. There's another bit of information. I'll take a picture of that and pop it up. Not sure, I've got some sort of, if you can see, some crank handle. really sure what it does. Oh, it's put a little light on down there, so I'm going to turn it and you should see a little light come on. Don't know if you can see that. So I've just come out of the mine. Unfortunately we couldn't stay down there for too long, there's other people waiting to come down and it's a small space. Plus, unfortunately we're in COVID time, so I can't have too many people down there, so I did come out. I could not see how deep it went, unfortunately. Again, should have brought my torch so I could have at least shone a light down there to quickly show you guys. But it's quite interesting, it's nice to come across little things like that. So let's carry on. So hit the 5k mark, obviously coat's off, quite warm now, so I just need to keep moving because we are, see under all this we've got no sunlight on us, but as long as we keep going we'll be plenty warm. Probably been going for about an hour and a half now. I do keep stopping obviously to look at things, so yeah, so far so good. One thing I've noticed, the footpath we were just on, it was quite busy. It was probably passing someone every 30 seconds or so, so it's not an issue, but I thought we'd try and take a bit of a detour now. So I've made a different turn. We're still going to end up going in the direction we want to eventually, but going a bit more uphill now, so just along a straight flat path. You should probably hear I'm already a bit out of breath. But already, to be honest, I'm glad I've just taken this route, because we're just under the trees a second ago. It all looked very similar, and now we're heading towards this. And look at that, that looks much nicer scenery than just being stuck under the trees. And no, I'm not walking up there, thank goodness. Don't think I'd quite manage it. But this is much better. Bit of different scenery to look at through the mountains, and just look at that. That's where we're going. Straight through. So I just said I'm not climbing to the top of there, but I need to get back on my route, so now we're climbing up there instead. It is a footpath. Don't know if you can see if I just zoom in a minute. That's where we're going to be heading. So let's crack on, shall we? Right, so the detour was going well. This is currently the situation. I'm going to do a full 360. I'm quite high up, so I'm being careful. Yeah, and this is apparently a footpath, so I am following it. I'm just pushing my way through. Shorts weren't a good idea. Lots of nettle stings, but what are you going to do? Let's just carry on. We're about at the 7k mark now. I decided it's time to sit down. Got a few snack jacks and have a coffee, and then just taking the view while. Just look at that. There's my coffee, and there's my view. So yeah, we're going to finish this coffee off. Probably give myself a couple of minutes just to have a bit of a rest, and then we'll carry on. So we're still moving along, still on the higher edge of the valley. Obviously, the valley's down there. I've just stopped for a quick snack and a drink. I've took my rubbish with me. That's what this video is for. So walking along this path here, and I've just seen this. There's just no need for it, guys, so just take your rubbish with you if you're out on a walk. There's no need to be chucking it on the floor. At the size of that, put it in your pocket till you find a bin, till you get back to your car. If you live in the area, wait till you get home. Just no need, just don't chuck it on the floor. On the walk, we've now come across Hope Valley ice cream. If we go inside, a little freezer with some ice creams in, obviously a little honesty box. Things like this, like the sign says, it only works if people are honest. So if you do come across something like this, don't just help yourself. Make sure you pay for what you take. Always nice to have a little treat when you're on your way. I've gone for mint. Right, I was just about to tuck into my ice cream. Saw a little opening, as you can see here, a little bit. So I had to have a casual look in, and after it frightened me. We've got a little setup in there, and I did not expect to see it. I thought it was a little person, like a real person. So yeah, didn't expect to see that. So not gonna lie, tackling them steps back there has taken it out of me a little bit, and we're still going uphill now. I think we're getting close to getting back to the car park now, though. I'd say maybe another kilometre, maybe 2, and then we're done. So far it has been it's been an enjoyable walk. I thought it was going to be a lot of cow fields at first, but hopefully I was wrong. We took that detour. Only thing with that, obviously, we did go off the path. Well, it was apparently on the footpath, but as you saw, there weren't much of one, but it did lead us to some pretty amazing views high up, so I'm glad we did it anyway. Yeah, I'll keep you posted if we see anything else. I think we're on the final stretch now. Not too much longer to go. I'd say total walk distance probably been about 13 kilometres. It's took us a little while, but that's more because I've been distracted. Keep stopping to look at things, take pictures, and have a little nosy around me. I've gone off track a few times, just back and forth to have a little look at things. But you're not out here to rush, are you? You come out for a walk for peace and quiet, to explore, get all the fresh air, and just enjoy yourself and take it all in. So I actually would have made this walk a little bit longer if I'd have known. There's no more paths I can take, unfortunately, without looping back round, so I don't necessarily want to do that. So it is a bit of a shame, because I would have happily stayed out for probably another couple of hours if I'm being honest, but I just don't want to repeat what I've already done. So yeah, we're near the end now, guys. So I've just got back to the car, because I was close to finishing, so I'm gonna get myself out of these boots, have a quick coffee, probably change my t-shirt into a nice dry one. Not gonna lie, I've got a very sweaty back, and then I'll set off on the journey home. I'm about an hour away from home, so what time is it now? It's time of filming, it's 3 o'clock, so we're back about 4ish, just after, by the time I get myself sorted and moving. And that was the walk, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Any questions, please get in touch. Anything you'd like to see in future, let me know. if you've done a similar route to this one, I'd love to hear about your experience. Just chat away in the comments, guys. I'll reply to everything. Like and subscribe if you appreciate what you see and you want to see a bit more. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.